Welcome to the SANParks Pension Fund. The fund was established as a privately administered fund on 1 April 1994. The money invested in your pension fund may be your single biggest financial asset for a comfortable retirement, and it is important that you understand how your fund works. Your fund is registered with the Financial Sector Conduct Authority and approved by the South African Revenue Service. The fund is governed by a set of rules and managed by a board of 5-member elected and 5 appointed trustees, also known as the trustees of the fund. To assist the trustees with their duties, they consult and appoint various professionals such as an auditor, actuaries, investment managers, benefit consultants, and an administrator. The fund also provides additional risk benefits for death and disability. And you can also use your accumulated fund benefit to secure a housing loan with a bank. As a working member, you contribute 7.5% and SANParks 12% of your monthly pensionable salary. The fees for services and the appointed professionals assisting the trustees are deducted from your employer contribution. You can make extra contributions which will leave you with more money at retirement, as well as added tax benefits. Your net contributions will be invested in line with the investment portfolios that you have selected. If you have not made a selection, it will be invested in the default life stage portfolio. Accidents happen and people get sick. The disability benefit will pay 75% of your monthly pensionable salary, subject to a maximum monthly benefit as determined from time to time. This is paid after a 3-month waiting period, and to qualify, you must be unable to perform your own or similar occupations and submit medical evidence as support. All active members of the fund up to the age of 65 are covered for this benefit. If you die, your dependents and/or beneficiaries will receive approved and unapproved death benefits. Approved benefits are provided by the fund, and cover is 2 times your annual pensionable salary, plus your accumulated fund benefit at the time of your death. This will be payable to your dependents according to the resolution of the trustees in terms of Section 37C of the Pension Funds Act and is a taxable lump sum. The unapproved benefit is equal to 3 times your annual pensionable salary at the time of your death and will be paid exactly as per the nomination of beneficiary form and is not taxable. If you do not have beneficiaries, then the monies will be paid directly to your estate. You are therefore urged to complete a nomination of beneficiary form for both the approved and unapproved death benefits, and thereafter to update it annually or when your circumstances change. One of the most challenging tasks facing the board is to ensure that benefits paid on your death are fairly allocated to all your known dependents. Although the nomination form is not binding on the board, it helps with the investigation. A dependent is a member's spouse, child, or any other person who was in fact financially dependent on the member, or a person whom the member would have been legally liable to maintain in the future had he or she been alive. A withdrawal benefit becomes payable when you leave the service of your employer, either due to resignation, retrenchment, or dismissal before you reach normal retirement age. If you leave the fund, you will automatically become a paid-up member of the fund after 3 months, unless you actively elect to take the money in cash. If you are a new employee and have benefits from your previous employer, please speak to your HCM about transferring these benefits to the SANParks Pension Fund instead of taking the cash. The more you save, the better off you will be at retirement. You will receive an annual benefit statement that shows your member share and the benefits you are entitled to. Please read through this and speak to your financial advisor at least once a year. You can also speak to the fund's benefit consultant. Your normal retirement date is at age 65. With consent from your employer, you may retire early from age 55. When you retire, you will receive your accumulated fund benefit, which consists of total net contributions made to the fund in your name, plus any additional contributions that you make to the fund, plus the investment growth or loss on your contributions, plus any retirement savings transferred into the fund from a previous employer. At retirement, you may take up to a maximum of 1/3 of your benefit as a cash lump sum and pay tax on this money if it exceeds the tax-free limit. You must use the other 2/3 to buy a pension for life. This does not apply to any amounts that you transfer from a provident fund that you saved before 1 March 2021. You may take the full benefit in cash should the total value of your fund credit be less than 247,500 Rand. Should you have any questions about the fund, please speak to your HCM, who will put you in touch with the benefit consultants for assistance.